Hey guys, I made a Roblox game. So, 5 months ago, I made a video called I'm Moving On from Deepwoken. In that video, I explained I wanted to pursue more things than YouTube, one of those being Roblox game development. And I locked in, kept to my word, and learned coding and made a Roblox game by myself. Building, scripting, soundtrack, all done by me. And I don't say that to flex, I say it because at the start, I didn't really think I could do it, but I did. This game I made is proof to me and to anyone watching that you, yes you, can make a game if you really set your mind to it. But let me talk about this game I made. The game is called Twilight Trench. I took some inspiration from Lower Game, Dark Souls, and a couple other games. My main takeaways from those inspirations were their atmosphere though. I really wanted to make a game that had a really immersive atmosphere, but I didn't have the experience to make a combat system or a fancy movement system, and I didn't want to overwhelm myself with learning too much too fast or making too big of a project as a solo developer. So I started small. I said, I'm going to make an atmospheric obby game with some unique mechanics. Pretty basic. So I made a little platform with some pillars and some candles and a walkway down to some parkour jumps. Then I made checkpoints, then I figured out how to save players' progress, then I made a little NPC that had some dialogue, and all these pieces kept coming together slowly but surely. This game felt way too plain because it was just using Roblox's base mechanics and I wanted to spice it up. I began to add puzzles to the game, and stage 15 was a doozy for me, starting with no coding experience, but with some help, I made a gate that opens only if you press the correct pressure plates. It took a while to finally make it work, and it stumped me for a couple of days actually, but I did not give up. I got it done. The amount of roadblocks, not Roblox, I had to get through to finish this project was more than I was expecting, but I did it. And after a while I got into a groove, and then I made puzzle after puzzle, stage after stage, with some really cool mechanics that I was really happy with, until 50 stages went by and I had a full experience that people could play. I went back, rehauled some of my old stuff, and I'm proud to say I made a full Roblox game in 5 months starting from no experience, and it actually turned out really good, and it is out right now. You can play it right now. I even made a full soundtrack for it with 13 songs, which you can find on any streaming platform under Quakened. I also have a dev channel where I've been posting the progress for this game on. If you want to see future stuff, I might be making another game eventually, I don't know yet, but go check that out. So what is this game really though? Because atmospheric obby game, that sounds kind of lame. So let me explain it a little bit better. I describe it to people as a puzzle slash parkour game in the depths of an abyss, and the game gets harder as you play, and it really is an accomplishment to finish because it's not very easy, but I'm really proud of how it came out. Lots of interesting puzzles, lots of interesting mechanic, and as I said, it's out, and I would super appreciate if you checked it out. It's called Twilight Trench once again. I'll have it linked in the description. I'd super appreciate if you joined my development Discord server and checked out my Spotify. Everything I do that's unrelated to this channel, that's going to be like development or music or anything like that, it's going to be under the name Quaken, so you can search that up on almost any platform and I will show up for the most part. But yeah, I'd really love if you check out my game. It'd be cool to see what you think about it, and it super would help me out because I'd love to pursue this to a greater level, and having support on my first game would really help me be able to make more. Even just you playing it helps fund future projects. So please check it out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Talk to you later.